Hi everyone, I am Suhas Mohan, your tax mentor at BeingACCA, and I am very excited to share something special with you. That is, we're coming up with your new crash course for all the upcoming Tax UK exam aspirants who are attempting to write the Tax UK exam in the September 2025 attempt. So let's quickly go move on and understand what all are included in this revision batch or the crash course schedule. First, we'll try to identify who this is for. This crash course is primarily for those students who unfortunately couldn't clear their examination in the previous attempt and are looking to have a revision of all the concepts to understand those concepts in a better manner and also identify their mistakes. So this course is especially for those students and also for the students who are struggling to understand the tax concepts, because we all know that tax has a lot of exemptions and a lot of application of the tax rules that we'll have to remember in a very proper and an accurate manner, because in this we cannot make any assumptions. We will have to know exactly what is written or what is mentioned in the books or the ACCA study guides. So for that reason, this crash course will help you understand those tax concepts in a very detailed manner and in a very crisp manner. So this is not for the students who are attempting the exam for the first time and who want to have a detailed lectures and all of that. It is mostly for the students who are preparing at a self-paced manner, or the repeaters who are researching for the exam, so that we can make them understand the concepts in a crisp and a detailed manner, rather than a complete lengthy lectures will not be provided in this. So this is not for those students who are looking for those lengthy lectures. And next is that in this revision course, we will be providing a very structured mentorship till the date of your exam. We will ensure that we will have a one-on-one sessions with each and every student, and we will be having a limited batch to ensure that each student gets a personalized mentorship, so that they are able to understand their mistakes, or they are able to understand the concepts better in order to help them clear their exam and clear their exam with a good score and also clear their exam. So next we will see what all it includes. First is it includes a chapter-wise recorded revision sessions. So for each chapter, there are a total of 21 chapters in the Tax UK syllabus. So we will be having a recording for each and every chapter, and those chapters will not be very lengthy discussions. It will be very crisp, around half an hour to 1 hour discussions. So all of these will only include 30 minutes to 1 hour sessions, so that the concept, it will mostly be a revision. So if you will have to prepare with the concept and then watch the revision this course, so that you'll be able to identify and have a revision of all the concepts that that you have to prepare for the examination. So you will have that, and after that we have majorly six topics. We have majorly five topics, that is income tax, chargeable gains, inheritance tax, VAT, and chargeable and corporation tax. So for all these five topics, we will have a separate live session in order to ensure that you get a proper understanding, and we can have a discussion of the doubts and also solve one or two section C questions for better understanding and have an understanding of how to attempt the section C questions in the Excel format. So that is what we will be having in the live sessions. And after that, so we have a test series that we sell separately also for the students, but the students who enroll for the revision batch will be getting access to all the regular test series, where we will have section wise tests and one full mock evaluation. But for the revision batch, along with the one full mock evaluation, we also have an additional mock evaluation that we will be performing, and so that you guys can understand where you're lagging behind and identify your mistakes and solve them in order to be exam ready. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we will be having a one-on-one mentorship session, where we'll try to identify the mistakes and also identify the areas where you're lagging behind, so we can develop techniques and prepare on tips and techniques in order to ensure that you go ahead and reduce those mistakes that you are having. And next is, you will be having, until your day of your exam, you will be getting detailed and proper personalized mentorship from me at every point of time. So to give you a brief knowledge about me, I am Suhas Mohan, and I have secured world rank 1 in taxation by scoring 98%. So I can definitely help you guys out in a better manner in order to identify how to prepare better and how do you stay motivated throughout your preparation. So that is what we will be including in our preparation. Next is what makes this revision batch unique. We have a lot of ACCA students, ACCA aspirants who believe in being ACCA. And for further information on this, you can always look at the testimonials present on the website, Being ACCA's website. And as I mentioned earlier, also, we are providing mentorship. The mentorship for all the other subjects, along with tax, is provided by two affiliates, and Punya and Tushita. And for tax, it is being provided by me, who is a world rank holder. So you guys can be rest assured that you're in safe hands. And next, we will focus on past paper questions. Though we know that for tax, the past papers, the values and all might be different from the past papers, but we'll try to understand how the concepts are in the past papers. And that is what we will be basing our foundations on. And next is strategic test series. So we will have test series for each section. So you will get an advantage of each section-wise test. So you'll be prepared, you'll be well prepared for each test. But the advantage that you get is you get double mock advantage. For the people who are or the students who are enrolling for the normal test series, they get only one mock evaluation. But if you register for the revision batch, you will be getting two mocks that will be evaluated by the mentor. That is me. So when will this course be starting? This is starting from 24th July. That is after your results are out on 14th of July. So I have 10 days of buffer period. After that, we will be starting with our revision schedule. So now let's quickly have a look at our revision schedule. So this is a revision schedule where the first two chapters, that is the UK tax system and basic income tax computation, these are very basic concepts. And so you will have at least half an hour to 1 hour videos on all of these, and these are the basic concepts. So I would encourage all of you guys to have a revision of these topics before you watch the videos, because if this video should be a double revision, should be a second revision, that will be a part of your second revision. So you're able to identify what are the exemptions, what are the residency rules and all of those. So you will have to cover these videos by 24th of July, that's a Thursday. And next we'll be discussing the income tax, additional aspects of all the income tax concepts. And after that, you will have to cover by 26. So you'll have a 2-day buffer to complete this topic. And after that, for each day, we'll be covering one topic each. That is 27th, we will have your property income video. 28th July will be the employment income. 29th will be your pensions and employment income from self-employment and partnerships. These are almost concepts are way too similar. So these can be covered in a single day. That is on 30th of July. And once you finish all these videos, by 2nd of August, you'll be completing all the topics that are relating to income tax for individuals. So once you finish all these videos, on 3rd of August, we will be having a live session where we will solve at least 2 to 3 questions in the live session, section C questions in the live session, that are useful for you to understand how to attempt the questions, what is the presentation methodologies that are required for solving the questions, and how do you identify the questions. And any doubts that you have will also be discussed in these live sessions. I hope that will be clear. And post that, we'll have 2 tests. One is test 1 is a UK tax system and administration. This will be a completely theoretical test where it will be talking about the UK tax system and all of those, which you'll have to submit it by 4th of August by 8 a.m. in the morning. And the next test, you have it on 8th August. So that is income tax for individuals. I know income tax for individuals is a very heavy concept because it involves a lot of aspects. So you will be getting some time to prepare and be thorough with all the concepts. But so by 8th, if you're thorough with all these, you will be able to attempt your exam by 8th of August. And be aware that this schedule will be available for you on the portal. So guys, also one more thing I wanted to mention, these videos are the recordings that you will be getting are the latest videos that they have been recorded at least 10 days prior to the revision batch starting, and they are not at all outdated. They cover all the latest aspects that are covered in the FA24, that's the Financial Act of 2024, which will be examinable for your Tax UK examination in the September attempt. So this is how we'll go with it. So by 8th August, if you're thorough with income tax and you'll be writing your mock by 8th of August, then we will move to the chargeable gains for individuals, where we'll cover all the topics relating to chargeable gains. And you will get a live video for this. This will be an hour to 1.5 hour long video. And it will be very crisp, and it will cover all the details and all the exemptions that are important for you guys to remember. So do not expect a lengthy lecture where we'll be covering all the concepts and how to do the calculations. No, we will not be doing that. We will mainly be focusing on how do you understand the concept and how do you understand all the classifications and all the exemptions. That is all we'll be focusing on. So this is a great opportunity for all the research students and all the students who are, having a self-preparation. So on 10th of August, once you're done with the recording on 9th of August, on 10th of August, again, we'll have a live session where we will have an in-depth discussion about the chargeable gains and also solve one or two section C questions. The section C questions from chargeable gains might be only of 10 markers, but in order to be exam ready and to know, because will not be very sure from which topics we'll be getting our section C questions. So for that, we will solve at least 1 to 2 questions of chargeable gains, as well as I have a doubt clearing session where we'll discuss about any doubts you guys are having. And if you guys are finding any difficulties, we can discuss those and address those in these live sessions. So once you're done with that, you will have a chargeable gains session on 12th of August. On 12th, chargeable gains for individuals on 12th of August. So here I wanted to make this clear. Inheritance tax, I wanted to keep it a bit earlier before your exam of the chargeable gains for individuals, because so that you can have more time for your exam, for your mock test, for you to write your mock test. So that is the reason why I would request all of you, these videos will be available with you throughout. You can watch them at any time, but before you attend the live session, I would encourage you guys to watch these recordings. So by 11th of August, if you're completing the inheritance tax concept, inheritance tax again is a lengthy one, but we'll try to accommodate all of those in an hour to 1.5 hour video, so that all the exam necessary concepts will be discussed in the video. And live session again will be held on 12th of August. That's the same day where you have your chargeable gains video, chargeable gains walk. And on that day, once you are thorough with the charge, we'll probably have it towards the end of the day so that you will have some time. And in this video, we will be discussing about everything that is related to inheritance tax and all the filing dates and everything will be discussed. And also 1 to 2 questions of the section C will also be discussed in the live session. So after that, once you're done with your inheritance test exam on 16th of August, that by 8 a.m., we'll move on to the corporation tax. So corporation tax, many of the topics are similar to the income tax for individuals, but we will be identifying the differences between the companies and the individuals. So those will be included in all these sessions. One will be an introduction to corporation tax and how it is different from the income tax. The next will be losses for companies and what are the reliefs available. And third, this will be the most important topic, groups of companies, where we'll be discussing about group reliefs and all of the, the company, what are considered as subsidiaries, what are capital gain groups and all of those in the groups of companies. Next, we'll talk about chargeable gains for companies and how it is different from the chargeable gains for the individuals. And next is tax administration, where we'll be discussing about the filing dates and all of those. So these three topics, you will have to cover them by 17th of August, which is a Sunday. And I am sure that you guys will have more time to prepare on your Sundays if you guys are even working, so that it is easy. And you guys, all of these will be split into 30 minutes. So not more than 2 hours have to be spent on these videos per day. And since 17th August will be very close to your examination dates as well, so I would encourage you guys to spend more time on preparation during this month, because it is almost coming to the last 2 to 3 weeks of your examination date. And after that, these two topics, chargeable gains for individuals and tax administration, you will have to complete these by 18th of August. Again, these will be 30-minute videos. And on the 18th of August, same day, we will be having a live session to discuss about, section C questions. We'll have a revision of section C questions so that you are exam ready and you'll be ready for your mock as well, that you'll be attempting on 20th of August. And post that on 21st of August, I would encourage you guys to complete the VAT syllabus. There are only 2 topics of VAT. VAT is not very heavy syllabus compared to the other topics, but it has a lot of theory involved. So it would be you can be able to complete these 2 topics within a day. And we will have a live session also to discuss questions and any doubts regarding this on 21st of August. And moving past this, on 24th of August, once you're done with all your live 6 mocks, we will have a session on 24th of August, which is a Sunday, where we will be discussing about your mock, and all we'll have a revision of all the topics that we have covered, and any doubts that you guys have will be cleared on this date, and how you can be more prepared for your first mock that you'll have to submit on 25th of August. And once you're done with your second mock, that is on 27th of August, we will have a final live session with which we will end our revision batch schedule. But this ending of revision batch schedule does not mean your mentorship from me will end. It will mean that the topics, concepts, and live discussions will be ending over here. But you will have access to all these videos till the date of your exam. On 29th of August, we will have a final video where we'll be discussing about all the topics, and any doubts and any further clarifications that you require will be discussed in this live session. And post that, you will be getting one-on-one mentorship sessions where I will schedule at least 15 minutes to 20 minutes with each student personally, and we will have a limited batch. So you guys can be rest assured you will be getting your personalized mentorship where we'll schedule 15 to 20 minutes to discuss what is your next plan of action for your preparation and how far along are you on your preparation. So that is all what that will be discussing, guys. All the very best for your exam, and hope to see you all in the revision batch. Bye, guys. Have a great day and have a great all the best for your exam in September 2025. Thank you.